Hi there, welcome to the first in what I hope will be a continuing series called Friday Frenzy. I'm hoping to be able to bring to you a series of quick and easy cards. Quick and easy because by the end of the week that's all I want to make. Anyway, here's today's card. We have Night of Navy paper. This one cut to 4 1/4 inches by 11 and then scored at 5 1/2 and folded. We have another piece of Night of Navy which has been cut to 3 1/2 inches by 5, and a piece of one of the new designer papers. This is the Affectionately Yours, I think it's called, and it's the Love and Affection series of papers. This one has actually been cut to 5 1/4 by 4. Okay, for this I'm using the Sweet Sayings stamp, which is Thanks for Being You. We have the Pansy Punch. I have one of the 2015-2017 in colour little embellishments, and that's in Watercolour Wonder. I'm having a memory blank. I've got glue darts, Versamark, I've got some gold embossing powder, and I have my handy dandy Stampin' Majig because I want to make sure that the placement on the front of the card is perfect. Okay, here we go, starting with the Pansy Punch. And what we do is come in from one end, try and make sure that we've got it centered from side to side, and punch that out. We'll save that for something else later. Now we have the Pansy Punch punched out, so now we're going to put our Thanks for Being You on. So once again, lining it up, get your teeth in properly, Karen, lining it up nicely there so that we know where we're going to stamp, and we'll get some icky sticky Versamark on the stamp. Okay, pull away the acetate sheet and stamp. I'll just give that one more to make sure that I've got everything done. There we go, nice and icky sticky. Okay, we'll just pop that in some gold embossing powder. Oh, and I've done the same thing as I do umpteen times a week. When I'm embossing, I forget, and you wouldn't believe it, I actually had it sitting there ready to use. So we'll just try and get all the excess off. Not that it'll make any difference, it'll just add a little bit of added sparkle. Right, turn your volumes down for a moment, and here we go. We'll just heat this up. Oh, on a winter's night like this, we need this sort of heat. Okay, and that will start turning any minute now. I love the effect of this, where you can actually see it melting. There we go, it's all melted on that side. Just turn it over a little bit on this side and give it a little heat to try and stop the warping. It's not really helping much, but there we go. Okay, so that's done. I'll pop the lid back on top of my embossing powder. Okay, now for this bit, as I said, this is a really easy card to make. All we need is our pattern paper. Choose which side you're going to use to have showing. Just pop some snail on and then line it up. You should have about 1/8 of an inch the whole way around on that. Now for the matted bit on top, I have some of the new Stampin' Up long dimensionals. I will have everything that I've used listed on my blog. So you'll be able to go and find all the sizes and everything if you haven't managed to jot them down. So So just pop these in here. And just cut a couple more of those. They're very easy to cut to size, and when you're covering a large area like this, it's always handy to have the longer ones so that you're not having to use so many of the small dimensionals. There we go, just one more there, just to make sure that it stays puffed up all over. So I'll just take the backing off of these. Instead of having the little hexagon backing papers laying all over the house, they always seem to manage to migrate out of the craft room or the craft area to the rest of the house. So we'll now have long skinny pieces to pick up. Okay, we'll just check that we've got that the right way up, and then just pop that down there. Okay, take a glue dot onto the back of our little embellishment. I might actually put two on just to be sure, and then we'll just pop that in the middle there, and there we go. Now if you wanted a little bit more bling, here we go. We could just pop a few of these if they want to come off, that is. So pop one there, and just a couple there. There we go. That's, whoops, that's the card already. I don't know why I'm turning it round. So just move all of these out the way, and that way you've got no distractions. And that's our beautiful card for today. Nice, quick, easy. Thanks for being here and joining me today. I hope you enjoyed the card, and we'll add it to your liked easy make videos for future reference. For more inspiration, please like this video and subscribe to my channel. All products used in today's cards can be purchased at my online store DoLally.stampinup.net, or you can keep up with me on my blog at DoLallyCrafts.com. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you next week. Bye!